Two governors getting results against the odds is the topic of tomorrow night's McLeod lecture series presented by Banners at McNeese State University. Former governors Charlie Baker, a Republican from Massachusetts, and John Bel Edwards, a Democrat from Louisiana, will share their experiences and lessons learned from working with legislatures across party lines. And with me this morning are McNeese President Dr. Rousse and Coordinator Paul Hart Miller. Guys, thanks for coming in, and good to see you again. And let's talk about this lecture series. Paul, this has been your baby. You've coordinated these lecture series along the lines of in remembering the late Senator and Judge Bill McLeod.
Right. The McLeod Endowment of the McNeese State University Foundation was established after the senator, the judge, passed away. And we've been excited about the various aspects of it, the professorships, the scholarships that we have at the university. And this year and every year we have an annual forum, a lecture series. It never really is a lecture. It's always a discussion.
Right.
And the goal is to promote and better understand community service, elective office, and to meet people who have made a difference in their lives. So through the years, we've had former governors of Louisiana. We've had the first women elected to statewide office come for a forum, former lieutenant governors, and they talk about the positions and how did they get to that spot. And also looking back, if you had something to do differently, what would you do? And so to get that insight. And
this is perfect. So you've got both governors here from working with opposite sides in the legislature. This ought to be an interesting discussion tonight.
I think it really will. You know, I grew up here in Louisiana, and I had at least met most governors through the years, and I had never met John Bel Edwards till after he finished his service as governor. But I now live in Massachusetts, and so I know what it was like to have Charlie Baker as governor, and I think both were very effective in what they did.
This is the information. If we can drop the lower third too and see the poster. We've got it 7 o'clock tomorrow night, free admission. Dr. Rousse, this is amazing to have this quality of this caliber of event happening.
Right, part of the mission of a university, right, to advance towards the frontier of knowledge. So we think this is a very relevant discussion when you think about divided government as a whole, and to hear from players. I think it's wonderful for our students to have access to a civil conversation, an intelligent conversation, and kind of learn the art of politics, right? Some of these students will be the first time to get exposure to what public service looks like, and we certainly want to motivate our best and brightest to take into these roles. So we're really excited to have this conversation, this discussion at this time on our campus.
And you're excited to have Governor Baker here with us because he's the NCAA president.
Right. So we're blessed to also have Governor Baker here come in a little early. He's going to spend some time with our student athletes, our athletic departments, so see some of the renovations that are going on campus, as well as Governor Edwards, by the way, who was here right after the hurricanes and saw our campus at its worst. So I'm excited for him to see. You know, we're still about $100 million away from being rebuilt, but we're $100 million into a $200 million rebuild. So I'm excited for Governor Edwards to see the progress that was made on the campus, as well as to have Governor Baker here to talk about the athletics and the future of athletics in college.
About 15 seconds left, Paul. Free admission. Tell everybody when and where tomorrow
night. Free admission. It's tomorrow at Tridico Theater, and the program starts at 7, but there is a reception open to everyone beginning at 5:45. So it's a chance for people to meet both governors, visit with them, and it'll be a wonderful program with Stephanie Grace as the moderator from The Advocate, coming in from New Orleans for this, and we're really excited. And then I know we're running out of time, and I know that you have a countdown going for retirement. And we would be remiss if we did not give you a McLeod lecture series. This is the first one ever issued. Really? It's a limited edition, and something that when you're in retirement and you're watching 7 News Sunrise and all that, you can use a different mug, not the same one all the time.
Having known and interviewed and talked with Mr. McLeod over the years, that's an honor. He what a class guy too. That's great. All right, thank you so much, Paul.
And thank you for all your help.
I might fill it with coffee this morning.
That's right.
Wade, good to see you again.
You as well, my friend.
Thank you both for coming.